Hello, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us for this speech related to the presentation of a French initiative about equipment of excellence, which is called Roboterium, and funded by the French National Agency. So I am Roland Lenain, I am a researcher at INRAE, French Institute for Agronomy and Environment. And I am in charge of the Roboterium aspects of the T-Rex initiative. And I will first introduce some context elements about robotics in agriculture and why we are trying to develop Roboterium, which is shared um, equipment for robotics. So as you are in FIRA, you are all aware of the paradox which are confronted the agriculture, which has to reduce the environmental impact of its activity, to keep on feeding the world, and to limit the risk exposure related to the agricultural activities. We have also to face a lack of manpower in order to achieve all these tasks. And then in order to try to answer to this paradox, we have to put new production actions, such as precision agriculture, agroecology, urban agriculture. But if we look at these new practices, we see that we need to go much more often in the fields and make some very accurate actions and very often. And then we are convinced, and maybe you are convinced too, that robotics may help solving this issue thanks to the accuracy that can be provided by a robot, and then the fact that the robots will work independently night and day and on a long period, and can act very often in the field. And then that's why you have seen already, and you will see all day long, several robotics platforms which are already marketed, and which can permit to bring first solutions in order to make possible the transition, the ecological transition of agriculture. So I have put some example here, but once again, you have seen already some example, and you will see a lot of example all day long, thanks to these open days at FIRA. But nevertheless, we have still some open issues, some scientific challenges, and some technological challenges. I can put some example on big topics to scientific challenge and technological challenge on which we are confronted to. So one of the first key points is how the robots will adapt to the different situations, the different context of evolutions, how the robots will be able to sense, to perceive the environment and say, okay, I am in the field, so I have to use my implement, and I have to do some actions. I am in a vineyard, so I am on the road. I am on a path. So this implies that the robot will have different behaviors with respect to this context. And there is still open issues about how the robot detects the situations and how the robot adapt its behavior, select its behavior with respect to the situations, which can be planified, which can be planned previously, or which has to be replanned in real time. Above this selection of behavior, you have also the adaptation of all the parameters related to the perception and control algorithms. Another big topic is how to ensure the integrity of task, how to detect a failure in the process, how to detect some bad conditions, some bad situations, some risk also with respect to the evolution of the robots related to the dynamics, so stability, controllability, availability of some sensors, and how to ensure that the robot will not hit any obstacles, collide any obstacles, how we will avoid it, Because contrary to the autonomous vehicle topics, we have not in agriculture and in off-road context such a definition of obstacle which is binary. So there is presence or absence of obstacles, but there is also what are the conditions for my robots to cross an area, and it can be reduce the speed, it can be adapt the shape of the robots, change suspension properties, and so on. So there is still some open issue, not only in the framework of scientific challenge, how to manage the traversability and so on, but also from technological point of view, how I'm sure that my sensor will detect obstacles. What are the conditions in terms of lightning, in terms of dust, in terms of rain, which permits to my sensor to well detect any obstacles. So this is, we have made some progress on that, and there is still some open issues. There is also important topics, in my point of view, related to the interactions between objects and implements on or how can we activate implements in order to make very accurate words very close to the soils and to the vegetations, because we think about robots. We often think about autonomous navigation, and we are happy when the robot is able to go through the fields, to go through the road autonomously with a high level of accuracy. But the very end, the objective of robotics in agriculture is also to make things about soils and about the vegetations. And then we see that it is important to have tools, implements that can move by themselves in order to have an actions with respect to the agricultural task. And there is some open topics in this area with respect to how we manage the redundancy between the degrees of freedom of manipulator robots and the mobile platform, how we send the environment in order to control accurately the implement and the effectors, how we can manage some interactions with soft body, which is still some complicated issues. And another example of open open topics is the cooperation between humans and machines, between machines and machines, on how we manage a group of robots in order to make a unique agricultural task. Because the one advantage of the robots is that we can use the smaller robots at big agricultural machines, because robots have time to do their job. And we have to coordinate them, but it's sure that the robots won't be able to manage all the situations. And after having detect a failure or trouble or or some difficulties, it has to report to a human, and the human is still in the loop. This is very important. I think that we already think about how keeping human in the loop, even if the human is not explicitly on the machines. And then we have to develop all the supervision algorithm which permit to take some decision for the robot, even at big distances. And there is some lot of tasks that will require the cooperation between human and robots for help in yard and so on. And then we have to develop some algorithms, some mechanism which permits for the robot to adapt its behavior with respect to what the human needs and with respect to the human feelings. So these are some examples of scientific issue which can be taken in some project and so on. And we are convinced at INRAE and with my colleague of other laboratories, mainly in France, but also in Europe and worldwide, that in order to address these scientific issues, it is important to share some research action, because there is a lot of job to do, and everyone is not specialist of everything. And we have two two possibilities in order to develop together some new research in order to address these scientific logs, is to work in network with agricultural researchers and roboticians in the framework of some network such as AgroBoFood, such as RobotGree or New Robotics. But it is also important to share material, to share dataset and devices, because having some demonstration robots and having some important sensor in order to check the capabilities of the robot, it costs a lot of money. So it is interesting to share some dataset and to share also some devices in order to make tests and some infrastructure to evaluate the performances of the robots and also the impact on the environment. If it is interesting to have some robots, if it saves something about environment, or if it is the same thing than classical traditional agriculture. And it is at this stage that the Roboterium is take place in the framework of the T-Rex project. So the T-Rex project is a project which just has been accepted by the French National Research Agency. It is in the framework of the program Equipex Plus. And the program Equipex Plus aims at giving some common equipment in order to accelerate robotic research. So the T-Rex projects have 6 axes related to the topic of research, such as XXL robotics, humanoid robotics, aerial robotics, medical and micro nano. And we have 3 more axes about prototyping and design. So this is common axis means that this is a translational. I don't have the English word exactly for that, I'm sorry. But it is a shared axis about prototyping, so sharing equipment for prototyping for all the research area. The same for the manipulation topics. And we have an axis about open infrastructures, because the project aims at sharing infrastructure, acquiring and sharing infrastructures. And in order to facilitate the cooperations, we need open infrastructure, which are virtual infrastructure and virtual twins. And so on all these areas, there is one topic about ground robotics, which is separated into 2 sub-axes on autonomous vehicles and agricultural robots. And we are managing this axis about agricultural robots. The idea of this axis is to develop shared architecture for robots with configuration aspects and capabilities to have a modular chassis, which permits to go on the road, but also off the road, and to have some open platform to make some research about that. So this is called Virtuos. And the second topic in these areas is to develop a roboterium, which is a vivarium of robots. The idea is to have a lot of kinds of robots with different shapes, with different properties. So small robots, big robots, robots in skid steering, caterpillar robots, leg robots, wheel mobile robots, but also with different level of degrees of freedoms, with 1 steering axle, 2 steering axle, 4 independent steering wheels. And then the projects aim at acquiring this equipment, so all the robots, and to have shared interfaces in order to permit to researchers in the first step and all potential partners in the second step to make some experiments on these robots on the dedicated infrastructures. So the project is starting with this consortium. We are about 10 laboratories, and the idea is to share our existing robots in the first times and to take the funding of 1 million euros to buy some new robots and share these new robots. These robots will be welcomed on the Agrotechnopole site, which is situated in Montaudre on one of the INRAE sites, which is in the center of France. And this Agrotechnopole already welcomes some events and experiments, such as in the framework of ARPA Challenge, which is an innovation experiment about safety. It welcomes the Roast Challenge, which aims at weed removals. And it will also welcome a part of a Matrix project, the ACRE action about robotics and test field in robotics. In the 12th and 18th of June, and there will be a workshop. I take this opportunity to make some advertisements. A workshop on April 23rd. So if you want some more information about Matrix project, do not hesitate to visit the INRAE robotics booth on the FIRA. And so with these shared robots on this infrastructure, the idea is to permit to realize safe testing, first in virtual environment, because we will have a simulation test bed, which will be representative of the actual robots. We will be able also to have monitor devices in order to follow experiments remotely. And we will have prototyping tools. So first of all, we are gathering right now all the available platform in order to make a first step with the platform, the robots that are available in laboratories. And we are trying now to see what are the requirements to have sufficient diversity of kind of robots. So in order to program the experiments that we will have, we are right now working on a research plan, a national research plans with all the laboratories for development. And after we will be able to make virtual tests, we will be able to manage some experiments related to this kind of topics and research. And then these first experiments will be shared in order to permit to feed the developments and so on. And in the third step, the platform will be open to the community, not only on the laboratories, but let's say in 2 years, it will be also open to private company and foreign companies in order to have a test bench, which is open to everyone. So we will have to find a market model, business model. So in terms of planning, so the project is just starting right now. We start tomorrow at defining the work plan, the research plan at the French level. We will have to share it with our European partners, and this will permit to define the new robots we need to buy in order to create the robotarium. We will have an investment deployment, and we will be okay to make the run from national laboratory. And there is the same about virtual twin. In the same times, in the meanwhile, we are working on defining the research action to be purchased with the laboratories and with the robot associations. This will permit to have first data set, and we'll be able to share this data set. And in the meanwhile, we have to develop an economical business model in order to permit to open the robotarium platform to other partners. Okay, so right now we are trying. We are working at defining a national equipment facility. For the moment, for the short term, it will be national with the existing platform. So you see one of the robots that we have at INRAE and that we are able to share in the first steps to our partners in order to make some experiments on the Agrotechnopole site. We are thinking about what kind of platform we have to acquire in order to be representative on the diversity of the robots we can encounter, or which can be interesting in the framework of agricultural robotics. And we are also defining a national research plan. Maybe we will have some extra fund about that in order to organize a national research program in order to planify the use of these platforms and the way we will be able to use these platforms. And in the middle terms, we will be able to open this platform to any projects with a business model that still have to be defined for the moment, but the private company partners will be able to use to test some part of experiment of developments on this platform and sensors, first virtually and in the second step in actual conditions. So do not hesitate to visit our booth, Inwire Robotics booth, also the Robotway booth, which will give you an idea of some of the scientific topics we are working on, and of course the AgroboFood booth, which shows some new results about the European project, and then you will be able to see some of experiments on the Agrotechnopole platform. And also you will have some information about the Matrix project, which is well related to this framework. So I thank you for your attention. I guess that I am on time, and do not hesitate to ask some questions in the Q&A platform. Thank you.